Judge and timer ready? Okay. Poor Rodney. Rodney Rat. His real name was Rodney Rat, but he couldn't pronounce his R's. To make matters worse, he was a rodent. A rodent. Rodney Rat is ashamed of his lisp, but when a bully shows up at school and torments the kids, Rodney's lisp comes in handy, and he learns that even imperfections can be an asset. Away for Rodney Rat by Helen Lester.
What's your name, Rodney?
Asked the other rodents. Rodney what? Whispered Rodney.
And what's another name for a bunny?
They asked knowingly. Wabbit? He mumbled.
And how do trains travel?
They winked at each other. A twain travels and twain twacks, Rodney replied miserably. All of this teasing day in and day out made Rodney the shyest rodent in his elementary school. His squeak could barely be heard in class. He gnawed at lunch alone. And while the other rodents scurried and scooted about at recess, Rodney hid inside his jacket. And then one day, as rodents were taking turns doing wheelies, a new rodent, a very large rodent, barged into the classroom and announced, "My name is Camila Capybara. I'm bigger than any of you. I'm meaner than any of you. And I'm smarter than any of you." Then she added, "So there." With that, she accidentally, on purpose, elbowed an ear, bumped 2 noses, stepped on 3 tails, and lay down on a desk. Fur prickled in fear through the classroom. She sure was bigger than any of them. She sure looked meaner than any of them. Was she smarter than any of them?
What's 2 plus 2?
Asked Miss Puzzleworth. 4! Shouted Camille Capybara, without even bothering to raise her paw. And furthermore, 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16, and 243 plus 125 is 368. And later, when Miss Puzzleworth asked,
What's the capital of?
Camilla interrupted. New York, Albany, population 295,594. And during science class, in the answer to the question,
What part of a plant is below the ground?
Camilla danced on her desk and sang, "Root, root, rooty toot toot." Yep, thought all the other rodents, she's smarter than we are too. They felt very, very uncomfortable. Every afternoon, just before the final recess, Miss Puzzleworth drew a name from her hat to see who would be the leader for their favorite game, Simon Says. She scrunched her eyes closed and jiggled the hat. Would it be Hairy Hamster, Mini Feet Mouse, Grizzleface Guinea Pig? Could it be big, mean, smart, Camilla Capybara? Miss Puzzleworth's paw reached in and pulled out the name of
Rodney Rat!
The bell rang, and there was a wild scurry for the door. And Camilla Capybara was the first on the playground, having trampled the others in her path. To Rodney, she looked especially scary. What would she do when she heard him speak? Breathe Capybara breath in his face? Tie him up in his own tail? Or even pounce on him? The tiny, trembling leader of the game stood before the eager players, his head well inside his jacket, and squeaked,
Rodney Says! Read the sign!
While the other rodents read PS 142, Elementary School for Rodents, Camilla began pulling up weeds around the sign and flinging them hither and yon till she was clear up to her teeth in dirt. The other rodents began to smile.
Rodney Says! Whack your paws around your head!
Rodney peeked a little peek out of his jacket and saw, whap, whap, whappity slappity whap. Camilla was whapping her paws around her head so hard she became dizzy, gave herself a headache, and had to sit down. The other rodents couldn't help giggling.
Rodney Says, play Wing on the Woozy!
Camilla put her arms out like wings and made airplane noise. a Wozie? What was a Wozie? By now, Rodney's voice was stronger, and his head was entirely out of his jacket.
Lick the leaves!
Nobody moved. Rodney says,
Lick the leaves!
while Harry, Minifeet, Grizzlefizz, and the others busied themselves raking, Camilla snatched one leaf. Wake up! She yelled. She snatched another. Come on, you! Up, up, up! And another. Rise and shine! And another. Boo! By now, all the other rodents were squealing with laughter, all but Camilla, who frowned. Stupid leaves! They won't wake up! And why was everyone laughing at her? Such bullies. In a voice so strong, he had to hold his own ears wide, and he called,
Rodney says, go west!
The rodents collapsed in a happy heap for rest. Go west. Camilla Capybara, feeling very smart that she could tell directions by the sun, said, all right, I shall go west. And then she added, so there. West, she stopped forever. She was gone. And from that day on, the pupils of PS 142 Elementary School for Rodents never teased Rodney again. He was their hero.
Hooray for Rodney Wet!
They cried,
Woot! Woot! Woody toot toot!
the end.